Starting lineups just announced. We're just about set for basketball. We'll be back in a moment. Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Two slam dunk champs, Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our analysts tonight. Brian Anderson here. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. Here's the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Lillard and Trent Jr. are the guards. Inside we have Giannis and Lopez. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. And for the Nets, Ben Simmons is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Markelle Fultz. Then there's Johnson. And it's Hield in at the 2. Well, Brent, tonight we got a great front court matchup.
Yeah, this is a game BA I think that has been circled on the calendar. These guys are competitive, but there are positional rivalries that do exist. And the only way you can measure up is standing across from your opponent. We've got that here tonight. Who's going to get the best of who?
Now here's Trent. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Ben Simmons.
Shooting the ball is one thing, but being a reliable, high-character guy is another, and that's what Gary Trent Jr. is.
Well, Brent, he doesn't give you much inside the arc, but Trent Jr. is a sniper from deep.
Yeah, and Gary Trent Jr. knows exactly why he's on the floor, and that's to shoot the basketball. So continue to move, find open areas, wait for the ball, and then let it rip.
Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, BA. The Bucks know they are a high-level team. They want to dominate the competition on another level.
All right, Grant, when you look at the Nets rebuild, what are you seeing at this point?
Well, they gave up a lot of young players and draft picks to assemble a big 3. And, of course, that didn't quite work out. So now they're in that middle ground, which sometimes can be a little tough. Add to the fact that they're in New York, the fans and media are anything but patient and forgiving.
Now here's Hield. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Kuzma. Pass to Trent. And here's Lopez. Guarded by Hield. And Lopez gets it to go.
Lopez is a big guy, which gives him a huge advantage on the interior.
Back to Fultz. Here's Simmons. The shot won't fall. Good work defensively by Lopez. Here's Antetokounmpo. He gets it in there.
So hard to stop down low. Giannis gets around the basket, and it feels like within 8 feet he's going to dunk just about anything.
Fultz passes to Claxton. That one is off.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
And that one good.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Fultz passes to Simmons. Hield from outside. Knocks it down from distance.
And off the schneid here, 1 of 5, but that's a big one.
Lillard deciding where to go with it. He drops it from range.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Fultz against Lillard. Hield on the wing. Here's Claxton. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Anticipation and length makes Giannis a great shot blocker.
From 15 feet away. Rebound Brooklyn. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Well, it was probably a good feeling in that last game that the mid-range worked, the long-range worked, the inside game worked. The best feeling was the crowd leaving that building, not in a good mood.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Green comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Trent. And it's Rollins in for Damian Lillard. And so Porter will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 8-point game. Three-pointer, no good. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 4 from deep.
And great job to establish position and square up.
All right, let's take a second to view the 2K leaderboard and look at last season's top scoring squads. The 4th spot held by the Bucks.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
Driving in. Oh, Williams with the block. Here's Shepard. Pass to Clowney. Fires from deep. Hits a three-pointer.
Yeah, the question with Shepard, can he facilitate enough? And that's a good sign for the rookie.
Inside. Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Now here's Kuzma. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
It's stolen by Kuzma. And the Bucks pushing it up now. And the shot goes down. Kuzma's got 6.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
To the inside. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And Shepard is an unselfish guard. He's fantastic at moving the ball and setting up his teammates.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
And for the Bucks, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Down low. Rollins passes to Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Milwaukee shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. And here's Shepard for 3. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks ending the quarter up 10. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, what stands out to you from Milwaukee in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Damian Lillard out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Green in at the small forward position. Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
And Milwaukee has possession. Following the bucket by Brooklyn.
Yeah, keep thinking that he can't shoot it from there, and he'll prove you wrong. Lillard lofts one of those high-arching bombs.
Fultz passes to Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
I'd like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Damian Lillard last season becoming the 51st NBA player ever to cross the 20,000-point threshold and the 17th fastest to ever do it. He said it's a great accomplishment and a rare space to be in. I'm like, man, I'm might be able to get 27 or 28,000 if I can stay healthy. Ryan, I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah, me either. Thanks, Allie. And the Nets making a change here. Shepard's checked in. Brooke Lopez is checked in.
He got his timing down.
Oh, my. Big Ben showing us how it's done.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Porter with it, and it's Hield picking him up. Porter's shot is off.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Johnson passes to Hield. Launches it. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Now here's Johnson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And it's Hield, that time on the assist by Johnson.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Porter gets the bucket. And we've gotten a taste of what these teams look like, Brent. But it's only been a few games.
Well, they're going to make some adjustments along the way, BA, and we'll see how these younger players start to develop throughout the course of the season. The process for each of these teams has officially begun.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Lillard can't get it to go. Nets trail by 7. Lopez with the steal. Puts it up from 12. In close. Antetokounmpo delivers. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
Yeah, I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
Here's Shepard. Hield on the wing. Pass to Shepard. Back to Hield. Takes the 3. And it's 7 attempts. He's drained 3.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Milwaukee leading by 6. And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
They get it again. Trent left side. And here's Porter outside. Brooklyn pulls it in. Claxton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Hield finds Johnson. And here's Claxton. Outside Hield. 3-pointer. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. The shot no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Trent. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. Brooklyn pulls it in. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Milwaukee this season.
They'll face each other 4 times this season. Let's see which team starts off strong.
Yeah, who's going to set the tone here tonight? That'll be something to watch.
So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Sharp, he's checked in for Claxton. Clowney comes in for Shepard. Whitehead, he's checked in for Johnson. And Williams is subbed in for Hield. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Kuzma comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Green's checked in for Trent. And it's Rollins in for Porter Jr. Fultz, he's checked in for Simmons. Fultz against Lillard. An open look for Portis. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. And the Bucks lead by 7.
And Portis got that shot off really quick.
Here's Fultz. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
No
Team
debate
7.
there. He got hammered.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Markelle Fultz.
So hits 1 and misses 1 at the line. The Bucks leading by 6. Here's Green. And he banks in the layup.
What a feed from Kuzma. I like when he finds the open man, and so do they.
And so it's Fultz who brings it up for Brooklyn. Pass to Clowney. Here's Whitehead. Rebounded by Green. With 1 on the clock. And the first half now in the books. Bucks ahead, up 8. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Doc Rivers and Coach. You guys came out aggressive in the first half. What stood out to you?
You know, we're getting to the paint and making plays. They're a great team as far as rotation, so we just got to make the right passes.
It all starts with attacking the basket. Thanks, Doc.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. It's Milwaukee with the advantage at the half. They have an 8-point lead. And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Bucks.
Their efforts in the paint have really paid dividends. It's been a focal point for them, not so much for the other team. That's been the difference in the game.
Kenny, how'd you think the Nets were playing?
We haven't seen any urgency in this team so far. That's why they find themselves losing at home. They need to come out with some fire in the second half and let this crowd back into the game. Otherwise, they're giving away their home court advantage.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker, he's done a great job moving the ball around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
Nets trail by 8. They've got Johnson. Nicholas Claxton out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Markelle Fultz. And it's Hield in at the 2. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. It's normal for guys to jump from team to team, Brent. But Kyle Kuzma has displayed real loyalty.
He clearly is starting to value what culture means and respects the time to build that up. He wants to be part of something special. And when you have players start to think that way, sometimes it translates to the court where they're more consistent and more reliable.
Trent finds Lillard. Kuzma outside. Here's Antetokounmpo. No good. A bit long that time.
He giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Here's Simmons. Rebounded by Trent. The Bucks leading by 9. Lillard left side. Oh, and Johnson with a block.
Terrific defensive effort by Johnson. Outstanding timing on the block.
Poke loose. Claxton passes to Simmons. Back to Claxton. In transition. Here come the Bucks. And he lobs it up. Claxton with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Claxton. Timeout called, the Bucks.
Who wants a t-shirt right about now? That's right, fans. It's time to make some noise. Put your hands in the air. Let me see ya.
And the Nets making a change here. Shepard's checked in. And here we now get a look back on the best shot blockers in the NBA last season. Third is Brook Lopez.
It's obvious that he completely dedicated himself to protecting the rim, doing everything he could to get his hands on as many shots as possible.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. On the wing, Kuzma. 6 to shoot. Pass to Trent. Rejected by Claxton. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. Here's Lopez. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
Hield finds Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
And credit Buddy on that play, the correct read, setting up his teammate.
Milwaukee leading by 7. Here's Lopez. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Ben Simmons. Milwaukee shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. You know, Grant, with the Nets, there was so much optimism just a few years back.
And it was just too bad to see things go south. It's a reminder that nothing is as easy as it seems in the NBA. Even with a superstar roster, things don't always work out.
Porter Jr., he's checked in for Trent. And the basket by Hield.
Yeah, watching Hield shoot is quite astonishing. He does a great job of establishing his feet as a foundation for his three-point shot.
Now here's Lillard. 11 points in the game. Outside Porter. Over Hield. It's deflected.
Buddy with a good awareness defensively there and a nice job in his effort defending.
A different look for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. And it's Rollins in for Damian Lillard. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Shot clock at 2. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. Kuzma's got 8.
Can't sleep on Kuzma on the offensive glass because he's more than capable of doing damage like that.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. Grant, Kyle Kuzma is an instinctual scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
He's especially skilled inside the painted area, but he's a capable shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc. Plus, he's someone you can rely on in the clutch.
And it's Fultz with the ball for Brooklyn. Trailing by 8. Pass to Clowney. Milwaukee with the rebound. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Porter. Offensive rebound. Deflected. Outside Fultz. It's hauled in by Rollins. The Bucks leading by 8. Here's Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo fighting through the contact.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Rollins. Kuzma for 3. Goes back up. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
We see it night in and night out. There are moments in the game where Portis becomes a load to defend.
And over the last half-decade, Brent, Bobby Portis has been the best 6-man big you can find.
Yeah, pretty remarkable, B.A. He comes in, he gives you some great scoring in some stretches, plays some solid defense. He's got a lot of fire to his game. So this is the exact kind of guy that your team needs in the second unit.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Nets foul. Markelle Fultz. First personal foul. 4th team foul. Shooting from Milwaukee.
And he drops the first. Well, there was a moment after Milwaukee swung the Lillard trade where they were viewed as favorites to win it all, Brent.
That moment did not last long, B.A. I mean, that was talk right before training camp because that Lillard trade happened so late in the offseason. These guys just never defensively got themselves back on the same page that they were at the championship level. And until that gets maintained, they could be in the middle of the pack.
Outside Porter. Portis outside. Over Sharp. Misses off the left iron. Grant, they could attempt a 2-for-1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Fultz passes to Sharp. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Now here's Porter. Outside, Green. Outside Porter. Pass to Rollins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Green for 3. Connects from downtown. Green's got 5 now.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
Yeah, defense has got to be a little bit better, especially when he's looking to fire from that distance.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Their play has earned them a nice lead, one they'll look to build on as the game continues. We'll be right back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. Milwaukee leading by 7. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the 4th quarter. Lillard and Trent Jr. are the guards. Bobby Portis out there with Brook Lopez. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. Now here's Fultz. To the middle. Lopez with the steal. Tipped. In transition. Here come the Bucks. Claxton with it. And it's Trent picking him up. Simmons, the pass to Claxton. Here's Fultz. That one's good from the corner. Milwaukee's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Here's Trent. Blocked! Outside Simmons. Back to Claxton. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
He's off on the first. Fields checked in for Fultz. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Pass to Johnson. Hield for 3. Here's Claxton. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
Hield from outside. Lillard pulls down the board.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
Yeah, as good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
The passion Kuzma plays with inside rubs off and makes his whole team better.
And the foul on Gary Trent. Got to be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Team second.
About a minute and a half into the 4th now. Hield from outside. Hits the trifecta.
He's building off that strong first half he had. I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure him out in the second.
Here's Lillard. Rebounded by the Nets. Outside Hield. Over Trent. And it's Hield missing.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Bucks lead by 7.
That's fun to see the handles coming out there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, how do you stop a near 7-footer who's got some dribble skills like that?
Timeout called. Brooklyn. Wow, Damian Lillard really having a great game.
And the defense has not provided any threat to stop him out there, so it should come to no surprise that he continues to attack the basket.
Fultz, he's checked in for Brooklyn. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Jordi Fernandez's huddle. He wants his team to be careful with the ball. He's not happy with the amount of turnovers they've coughed up so far. He believes if they focus on being more patient on offense, that will help cut down on the giveaways. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Antetokounmpo grabs the board, tipped away, and stolen by Claxton.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Now Antetokounmpo. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Turn it up, Nets fans, for your Brooklyn Nets.
All right, time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Damian Lillard.
Can you say vintage? Wow, this was a vintage performance. I mean, so much of the game is about the 3-ball today, but his focus was going hard into the paint and doing damage from inside.
I'm telling you, the added pressure of the road really brings out the best in him. You can tell he enjoyed playing so well in front of an unfriendly crowd. Here's Shepherd. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it.
Milwaukee ball.
Milwaukee leading by 7. A minute 53 left to play in the fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo against Simmons. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lillard. Goes up again. Look at Giannis playing big inside against contact.
And again, just taking the greatness for granted here. Amazing sequence from Giannis.
Pass to Claxton. Lopez with the steal. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. First free throw is good, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
You love Lillard because he loves the game. And this is a guy who just wants to be out there. He wants the ball in the hands, and he tries not to get caught up in all the drama that happens around the game. It's 100% focused on it.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Portis has checked in.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Here's Lillard following the bucket by the Nets. No dice from 9 feet. Here's Simmons, and it's Simmons with the jam.
We love seeing games like this from Simmons, looking absolutely dominant and in control offensively.
Double team on Lillard. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. And so it's Simmons with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. 7-point differential. Pass to Shepherd. Healed for 3. And it's good. And now they trail by just 4.
Oh, the energy Hield is playing with right now. What a huge possession. Ready to rip it.
Lopez passes to Trent. And miss after miss right now.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
A fundamental footwork and boxing out there that allowed him to rip that ball right off the rim. Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Timeout called. Milwaukee. They lead by 4. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's 21 seconds left to play in the fourth. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5.
For his career, Damian Lillard, one of the best free throw shooters in the history of the league. He gets there a lot, too. And the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. They're down by 6. 19 seconds left in the game. All right, guys, what's your take?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
Yeah, act fast, but without mistakes.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's an 8-point ball game. Here's Shepherd, defended by Lillard. Oh, he drained it from downtown.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6.
Damian Lillard, shooting 2.
So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. Fultz with it. Healed on the wing. So Milwaukee wins it. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Giannis, that was a lockdown defensive effort. What sets you guys apart in that regard?
We just have that individual pride. Like, we don't want our guy to score on us, and at the end of the day, we know that somebody else going to have our back. So we just got to go out there, try to be active, try to get in passing lanes, try to rebound the ball. And we got a guy like Brook that is doing a great job, and he's helping everybody defensively.
That pride showed tonight. Congrats on the win.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. So long, everyone.